Did you know that the average American home has over 300,000 items in it? Yes, 300,000. And yet, studies show that 60% of people feel overwhelmed by the clutter in their lives. We buy more than we need, fill our homes with stuff, and somehow think that all this stuff will make us happy. But here's the truth, it's not working. In fact, research shows that living in cluttered spaces can actually cause anxiety and stress. In 2023, a study found that people who feel their homes are disorganized report higher levels of stress and lower productivity. It's crazy, right? You'd think all those extra things would make life easier, but they're making it harder. But here's the good news, you can change all of that. In just 7 minutes, you can start taking control. This video is not about throwing away everything you own. It's about unlocking a simpler, more focused life. Over the next few chapters, we'll dive into why minimalism is the key to less stress, more time, and true happiness. Stick around, and by the end, you'll be ready to embrace the minimalist lifestyle, no matter where you start. Chapter 1. Unlock your mind. The power of let's imagine a life where you're not drowning in distractions, excess stuff, or mental clutter. Minimalism isn't just about decluttering your physical space, it's about clearing your mind to focus on what truly matters. Studies show that when we reduce the noise in our environment, our brains become more focused, less stressed, and more creative. In fact, a 2018 study published in Psychology Today found that the more possessions you own, the more stress you experience. When you own less, you actually have more mental bandwidth for new ideas, personal growth, and meaningful connections. Start small. Look around your space. Are there items that trigger stress or anxiety? If so, it's time to rethink them. Clearing out that clutter doesn't just make your home feel more open, it makes room for clarity. This isn't about getting rid of everything you love, it's about stripping away what doesn't add value. Less is not only more, less is clearer. The more you free up mental and physical space, the more you'll unlock your true potential. Chapter 2. The 2025 Minimalist Revolution. Why now? You might think minimalism is just a passing trend, but in 2025, it's a movement. In a world where people are constantly overstimulated by media, work pressures, and consumerism, minimalism offers relief. According to a 2024 Forbes report, 78% of millennials and Gen Z are choosing to embrace minimalist lifestyles to combat anxiety and information overload. People are realizing that owning more things doesn't lead to more happiness, it often leads to more stress. The technology-driven world we live in is becoming increasingly complex. But minimalism? It's all about simplicity. In 2025, minimalism is not just a reaction to our overstuffed lives, but a necessity for mental clarity. People are finding peace by focusing on fewer, more meaningful possessions. The question is, are you ready to make that change? Minimalism allows you to design a life on your terms, not one dictated by society's obsession with more. Let 2025 be the year you choose clarity over clutter. Chapter 3. Zero waste, zero stress. Minimalism and sustainability. Here's the thing. Minimalism isn't just a buzzword. It's also an environmentally friendly way to live. According to a 2023 National Geographic report, the average American generates 4.9 pounds of waste per day. Minimalism is an antidote to this waste-heavy culture. By choosing quality over quantity, we contribute to reducing landfills and pollution. The less we buy, the less we throw away. It's that simple. A great strategy here is to switch to sustainable products, things that last longer, work better, and don't harm the environment. For example, bamboo toothbrushes, reusable grocery bags, and zero-waste containers. In a world driven by fast fashion and constant product releases, minimalism makes us stop and question, do we really need this? By choosing fewer, more sustainable items, we not only create a peaceful home but also contribute to a healthier planet. And here's the kicker, going minimalist doesn't mean sacrificing style. Sustainable living can be chic, efficient, and easy. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you don't miss the next chapters where we take minimalism even further. Chapter 4. The Art of 7-Minute Decluttering. Let's be real. The thought of decluttering can be overwhelming. But here's the secret: you don't need to spend hours doing it. Commit to just 7 minutes. It's the perfect amount of time to get started without feeling drained. Set a timer, pick a space, and start clearing. You'd be surprised at how much you can accomplish in just 7 minutes. A 2023 study from the Journal of Environmental Psychology shows that small, frequent bursts of cleaning can be more effective than long, drawn-out sessions. Start with one area. Whether it's your desk, kitchen counter, or a closet, focus solely on that. Don't let yourself get sidetracked. If you haven't used an item in 6 months, it's time to say goodbye. Donate what you can, recycle what you can't. The goal here is to keep it simple. And once those 7 minutes are up, stop. You'll feel better, lighter, and more productive. Decluttering doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be consistent. Chapter 5. Design your life. The minimalist aesthetic for 2025. Minimalism is not just about the things you own, it's about creating an environment that inspires peace and productivity. In 2025, the minimalist aesthetic is all about functional simplicity. Think clean lines, neutral colors, and uncluttered spaces. Research from the Journal of Environmental Design suggests that people who live in minimalist spaces report feeling more relaxed and focused. The trick is to surround yourself with only the things that add value to your life, whether that's a beautiful piece of art, a comfy chair, or a favorite plant. Here's how to start. Declutter your environment and focus on key elements that enhance your lifestyle. Choose multifunctional furniture, such as a sofa that doubles as storage or a coffee table with built-in compartments. Less is more, but that doesn't mean it has to be boring. Simple design can still be striking. By focusing on what truly matters to you, you create a space that supports your values and goals, instead of distracting from them. Chapter 6. Mindset over stuff. How minimalism rewires your habits. Minimalism isn't just about owning less, it's about being intentional in every area of your life. A study from the University of California found that people who prioritize experiences over material goods report higher levels of happiness. Minimalism helps you break free from the cycle of mindless consumption and focus on what truly makes you happy. It rewires your habits and helps you develop a mindset that values quality over quantity. To embrace this, start by asking yourself, do I really need this? Before every purchase or decision. When you start living intentionally, it becomes easier to break free from the constant pressure to accumulate. Focus on creating experiences, strengthening relationships, and cultivating a sense of gratitude. When you live with intention, your mindset shifts. Instead of seeing the world as a place to consume, you see it as a place to contribute and grow. Minimalism transforms your life from the inside out, making it less about things and more about meaningful moments. If you found these strategies helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone who could use a little more simplicity in their life. Let's unlock the minimalist mindset together.